Yeah? Oh, sorry. Sorry, we're live. Let's freeze that. Welcome, Friday night, 9 o'clock Central European Time, +1. Koi, 1 hour, about 1 hour. Q&A, of course we're going to show you some of the new shop. Koi show news, auction news, just news, giveaway of at the end of the Bacter Power and some coasters and maybe something more. That's that. Please ask me questions in English, Dutch. I can translate them, of course, for everybody else. It's going to be a nice evening, I hope. Oh, fire. So for the people that didn't see the Dutch broadcast, we've got a really nice fire, new television, and it's really warm and cozy in here. Not a lot of noise from the water that's running, so it's really a nice place to have a studio here. Tonight's a studio, and of course at daytime it's a place where everybody can sit and talk about koi, mainly talk about koi. So that's off. So later on I will show you koi of the week. Koi of the week, the new features in the shop, and now I hope I can answer a few questions before we go to the shop. What's the news? We have coming up, I think tomorrow, the first day, the Momotaro auction is the first day finishing. Maybe you can share the screen. It's a really nice auction again. Quite a lot of readers have quite many auctions at the moment because of the COVID, of course, and people just want to buy koi, and dealers want to buy koi, and we can also join this auction. This is the site where everybody can go to. If you go to Momotaro Koi and then go to the website, you've got a dealer auction. Just click it, and you will see, a lot of koi being sold the next 2-3 days. I think. I'll check. This is closing date. This is all. Huh? So maybe one day. This is a one-day auction. Really nice. It's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow is the 5th. So I don't know if they're aware of people working at Saturdays, and so it's difficult for us to follow the auction ourselves, because at Saturdays the shop is quite busy. A lot of people come and sit around, and so it's hard to concentrate. But we try to buy 1 or 2 nice koi. Let's have a. This is the male Tosai. These are the Moeto, 37 centimeters already. Dynamite, so the Oshiba bloodline, 37 start bid, 300,000 yen. In euros, that's let's say 2,400 euro, just auction price, no transport, no nothing. So that's the beginning. So this is the top, and this is male. So for the people that don't think that male are not important or not expensive, they can be. And you have female. This is date of birth. Here is the RD. I don't know what. I'm on the right. Really beautiful female koi. I'll show you the movie. Our first commercial. Welcome to YouTube. Like this. So this is 35 centimeters female Tosai kohaku. Yeah, big body, nice pattern. Yeah, kiwa nice. Good body, really good body. So, yeah. Not cheap for a Tosai, but yeah, it's worth it, or people will buy this, and yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. One of quite a lot of koi which you can buy. Okay, back to the live stream. So that's the Momotaro. Momotaro has an auction. Narita has an auction really soon. Yeah, more coming up. So we keep an eye on it, but we prefer to go to the breeders ourselves, or Sige will of course help us out, and he will go to the breeders and buy at that point. I'm thinking, I don't think I told you the news, the English, on the English, that we have a really nice challenge coming up with Sakai fish, 20 kohaku, 20 showa, 20 sanke, and we're gonna the Sakai fish farm, the big Sakai, and we're gonna have a really nice challenge with that. Really good quality of Tosai. Okay. There's a question Johan is asking me. What is this meter? What kind of meter is this meter? This is a refraction meter, and it measures the amount of salt in the water. It's really simple to just put it on. That's really simple. Put a few drops on the eye, and then it will measure the amount of salt in the water. This particular one, we have one. This is a show model, but this is only suitable for seawater. So there are also, of course, for just salt low range, but this is the seawater refractometer. We've got a new one and this one for sale, and later on we will get the ones that are suitable for in the koi business. But we had to I ordered the wrong ones, and I made a movie of this one, and then I found out, okay, this is really only for seawater, because it can have a 2 minus 2 up degrees, going too low or too high, and we're looking for 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, 6 parts per million, and if it says 4. And you have 6, and you think, oh, we have 4, we put 2 extra, then you end up having 8, and that's too high for koi. This is really for seawater aquarium, and we've got a really nice price, because we need to get rid of those 2 seawater refractometer. That's my answer, Johan. Thank you for the question. Hi, Wim. Good evening. Any questions, guys? If there are no questions, we're going to go to the shop. But it's nice to have some questions. Don't hesitate to just write it down in Dutch, and I will translate it. like I did with the Johan's question. Oh, it's really getting quite hot. Quite hot, but it's better than what it was the last 26 years without a wood burner. Also, there is what's coming up. This is gone. Momentaro auction. This, we're sponsor of the Holland Koi Show, second edition. Online koi show, and I don't know why there is. This is the old poster, I think. This is the old poster because I know we're on this on the poster. I don't know which. So the Holland Koi Show is the next, not this weekend, but next weekend, there's an online koi show, and this will be held online. We got 10 fish in the koi show, and looking forward to the whole day. It's the 13th, I think, 13th of February, where we. It's a live broadcast, so it's really nice to join. So please join that koi show as a visitor. It's really nice. Okay. Then what we have? Perry is asking, where can you use the salt? Where do you use salt for in a pond? It's a stress relief. Thank you for the question, Perry. Stress relief. So if you have new koi coming in, the stress, the amount of stress will go down because the koi. So let's start at the beginning. Koi is a bit saltish. And koi is not waterproof, are not waterproof. So if they're not peeing, they will fill up, and you have the they fill themselves up with water, and they don't want it. So they have to pee all day long. Really, a lot of water needs to go out. Urine needs to go out. So if you make the outside of the koi a bit more salt, the amount of peeing is much less than it normally is, and that peeing costs a lot of energy, a lot of energy. You must imagine that you're all day peeing, I don't know, on the toilet or in the toilet or wherever, but it takes a lot. It takes a lot of energy. So if the salt can do that for the koi, then that energy they can use it for other stuff, growing, getting, growing, but also maintenance of the body. A lot of energy is extra for other things than peeing. So. That's one of the things why it's really good. Why sometimes it's good to have salt in the water. I wouldn't do it in the pond. I wouldn't throw it in the pond. But the Japanese breeder, breeders they put it in their basins where all the koi are kept after harvesting. And now, for the people that have been to Japan or have watched the movies, you will see some brown bags on the side of the ponds, and it's especially in autumn, winter, they don't feed the koi at that moment, and people thought, oh, this must be koi food, but it is salt. So they put it in, and some breeders go up to 8 grams per ton. 8 kilo per ton. 8 grams per liter, it really, you can keep a lot of more koi in. Also, it helps get rid of any bacterial infection. So of course, when there are big holes, it's difficult. But if there's any irritation of bacterial infection, you can put some salt in, and that will also help to kill the bacteria. And also, again, the energy the koi has extra to fight the bacteria, it's much more, so it's easier to get rid of. So 1, 2, 3 reasons. Also, some parasites don't like salt, but also, and you have to be really careful, some parasites like Costia really, not all Costia, but most of the Costia really thrive on salt. So be really careful. If you think, ooh, my koi are not so, they're a bit stressed, or maybe they have a parasites, let's, without looking through a microscope, let's put some salt in a quarantine tank and put the fish in. Be really careful, because if it's Costia, they will multiply really fast, and your koi is not being helped by your action. So please be careful with that. The reason I don't throw it in the pond is that if you want to get rid of it, if you want to use another medicine, like the methylene blue, the FMC, or formaldehyde, it's really not a good combination with salt. So if you want to get rid of the salt in your pond, just putting in extra water is not helping. If you want to flush it, it takes such a long time. You never get rid of it all, because it's, of course, it's going down, but it's always a bit in, and it takes a long time. Then you better drain the pond and then fill it up again with water, and that would be really shame, because most ponds can't handle that, and of course it's a lot of stress, temperature related, so better not. So be careful with salt. And if you have a quarantine tank or a growing tank, growing facility, you can put some salt in and check. Best is to have salt that is really pure. No iodine in, or the iodium. Iodine, I think, don't put it in. That's normally it's in. That must be not without. So we use salt for washing up machines like that. It's really pure, and it's really working well. Good evening. Carlos is asking, hi Stefan, can you use Bacter Power together with carbon, active carbon in your filter? Yes, you can, but you have to realize why you use carbon. If it's to get rid of the coloration of the water, yes, you can. If you use a lot to get nutrients out of the water, you have to be careful with that, because at first point the carbon will get the oxygen lower, and then it will take over the work of the bacteria. So and when the carbon is filled up, it is not working anymore after a month or 2 or 3, then the bacteria are not there anymore. So be careful for combination with not Bacter Power, but with any filter. We don't use active carbon for getting the ammonia or nitrate or anything down. Only for decoloration. That helps. Can you put salt in at every temperature? Yes, you can. no problem. Marco is asking what kind of salt. I've got a Dutch, maybe it's not Dutch, but we use Broxo zout. It's not expensive, and it's onthardingzout. It's really, really nice. What is salt doing with your filter? What's salt doing with your filter? The amount of salt, as we use, it's not harmful for the filter bacteria or anything. So don't worry about that. If you put it in, be careful if you have a gravity system to aerate a lot. So you have a lot of flow in your pond, because if you put it in when there is no flow or there will be really a salt layer, because salt water is more heavy than fresh water. The layer will on the bottom of the filtration of your pond, and that can be a really salty layer then, and also it can block your bottom drain. So make sure you have a lot of oxygen or a lot of current in your pond. Stefan, this is not a quiz, so what? Don't worry about it. Yeah, Perry, you're right. So that's why I said it's not a quiz. Yeah, and Fey salt for it's also okay, but I like the the ones that is not with anti-klonter, with so that's for me it's really important, because the water gets murky with the anti-klonter, with the sticky inside. But be careful with that. What's the price of a good salt meter for koi ponds? We have one. It's 26 euros. This one is more expensive. This one was 80 euros, about 80 euros. But we have really nice digital and good quality, and they're about 26 to 35. Depends on transport, but I think it's like that. Okay, Dennis. Stefan, maybe you ask your dealer, Dennis. No, that's silly. Yeah, you can drill in that same cutter, but you have to be careful not to drill through. But you can make another hole somewhere else, and then you can use it. Yeah, you can do it, no problem. But be careful, don't. And I think if there's anything else with the heater, the heater will be the guarantee will be gone if you start drilling on your thing. Emil is asking, how do you start a quarantine outside with these temperatures? Now, Emil, I think you did the first thing really right. You bought a heater. Thank you for that. So it's good to isolate it. Isolate your tank really good with bubble plastic or anything around it outside, and cover it with, I will show you later, with a good sheet of Stechtoppel. And then heat it like with your heater. That's really good. And then so that's that. And then outside, and that, yeah, and that heat, and then yeah, just put in bacteria, the Bacter Power, for example. Put in the Bacter Power, and yeah, if you don't have any fish in, you have to feed the bacteria. So I put in from the supermarket a cheap ammonia, cleaning ammonia, and then you will see when you test. You already also bought the HANA meter at our place. If you send, if you test, of course, after 1 day, you will see the ammonia will be sky high. If you put in, for example, 100 ml ammoniac in, and yeah, the next day it will be sky high on your HANA meter, and then when you keep adding every day, you will see. You don't test every day, but for example 2 times a week, you will see a difference. And especially if you test in the tank and at the end of your filtration system, you will see they start working. And then when they really can handle the 50 to 100 ml ammonia, then you know, okay, this filter is ready. Continue till you have 1 day before you have. So you have to stop 1 day before the koi are getting in. So you're sure the ammonia is about 0, and then put them in. Don't wait too long, because then they will starve from hunger, and then so you have to feed them just a day before you put in the new fish. Stefan, yes, there will be some really nice Jinrin Tosai, Oshiba. They will come in, really nice ones, and I think you can buy maybe some extra other thing, because or other fish partly, because they will be cheaper than 125 euro, and really good quality. So I will keep you posted about when they come in. I don't know if Perry still has the Oshiba. Yeah, but it's a beauty. From the, yeah, we're gonna get those Oshiba. Marco, someone asked me if I got a water pump. One moment. Yeah, you can. Sorry, Marco is asking. Someone asked me if you can put a pump of 8,000 liter on a three chamber filter of 10,000 liter. 10,000 liter is 8,000. Okay, yeah, it will be okay. And you can always check the amount of. You can always check the return. If that's too small, you can make it wider, so you easily can handle the 8,000 liter. It's no problem. But at 8,000 liter is no problem. Okay, let's go to the new features in the shop. Whew. It's hot. Okay, it's really hot. Now let's first start with this. Really nice. We've got a new display with all the. Well, yeah, there's going to be more in, but all the devices specified, the HANA meters, the Milwaukee ORP, oxygen, O2 meters, refractometers, the the Milwaukee Refractometer, the microscope, and of course the aeration table of Merlin's make. Really nice. So this is a really nice display. Became a really nice display. Now let's go to there. So the new lights are in. So the LED light, every tank has one LED light of 1.50 m. Really working well. You can see the koi really well, and yeah, and it's cheap to have them on, and also cheap to buy, and even the ones you need for good coloration. This is not the purpose of these are not for coloration. This is only to have a good look at the koi. So they're hungry. This is a mixture of koi that is gonna go to. These are gonna go to Greece, to the monastery, and really nice, really fast-growing Showa of Sekiguchi, Hi-Utsuri of Dainichi, and Hi-Utsuri of Shinoda, and Shiro-Utsuri of Omosako. And I wanted you to... these are the golden corn, also really growing well. There was a customer today. He came in today to pick his koi up, and he was really surprised about the size they became. He selected his golden corn at the end of 2021, and now he was picking up because his tank was also 20 degrees. So these. Oh, and Emil, this is the thing to to also isolate. This is really thin. This is 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter. But you can have them also thicker, and it will help to get the heat, keep the heat in the tank. But you need some ventilation, so be careful with that. But it's really working well. Now here we have the, I don't know if you can see the dropping. That's the automatic filling up or refreshing system. We've got a continuous refreshing, and I'm really happy with that. The water quality keeps really well. They keep, and the tanks keep clean, and koi are really healthy, and especially when there are so many koi in this tank, you need something like this. I will feed them a bit. Where? Maybe this is not so clear because we did some work on this tank today, and they're a bit because I went into the tank with my rubber suit. This is all Sekiguchi Showa, really beautiful, and also growing really well. But they want to eat, but this is a bit too much. You keep an eye there. I will get this tank. Oh yeah, here. Exactly the koi I wanted to show you as koi of the week. Look at this Tansha Showa. Really nice divided there. So the red, really big body already, 22 centimeters, about 22 centimeters. It has a belly at the moment, but that's because they get quite a lot of food, and we already noticed that they will, after a week, today they got quite a lot of food, and tomorrow it's already a bit better. But I like this koi as koi of the week. Look at the black of this koi. I'm looking for, just to show you how Sakaguchi, this is really particular Sakaguchi black. It's not just one koi that has really nice, but this is a giant, really a giant, maybe 25 centimeters. But look at the black. So it's not only one koi that has that particular black. It's nice to recognize koi breeders. If you're at someone's pond and you can say, hey, is this Isa, or is this whatever, Irasawa, Marusai, or if you see like this, really black, really intense black, and the red, I don't know if it shows, but it's also nice, intense, and it's really for the age, for the so. Isa, for example, can also have really beautiful black Showa, but not when they're Tosai. When they're Tosai, they're something different. The Jumbo Tosai, a bit better, but not best. But after a year, or when they're Nisai or Sansai, they also have really beautiful black. But with Sakaguchi, most of the times, it's quite this kind of black. It's just with my net I make like a sample bowl, but you can see all have the same, typically black. I like that. I like the Sakaguchi Showa, and they're not staying small anymore. A few years ago or years ago, as you can see, I stole a bucket from one of the tanks, but after I use the nets, or we're always rinse. Normally all tanks have their own net, but now I had to find the blue bowl, so this is going to go tomorrow. It's going to be in desinfectation. Go to the, we did. That's why, look, now we're have a lot of water on the floor, and that's what we did today. We did the whole rinsing, the waste. We changed it with proper PVC connection. So this is history, I hope. I hope we found the leakage we had. Okay, let's go. Oh, now it's nice and warm. Oh, polycarbonate, yes. Okay, so yeah. Louis, we're gonna get for sure high quality Jinrin Chagoi. Also quite a few, and we're gonna get the highest quality of Tosai Jinrin chocolate Jinrin Chagoi. It's gonna be, they're gonna be magnificent and really growing well as well. So these are also, I know maybe most people already have Chagoi in the pond, but this is really special. These are really special, and we're gonna do, I think we're gonna also sell them separately, but maybe also with a small group, not like a contest, but to keep contact and look how they develop, so we can learn together. It's one of the really big advantages of challenges or like this. So we're going to do like that. Oh, good, Johan. Good. It's good to hear they're okay. Hello, Koi of the Week, Euro. Nick is asking. This tank was all going to Greece, but we have those Sakaguchi high quality Showa Tosai are €55. Not that one because that is already sold, but they are really nice. Many of them are, most of them are still in the for sale tank. Oh, sorry, Emil. There are many Emils, so that's why I thought. That's why I thought it was you. If I use a DM Vario 20,000 on a 50% set. Yeah, they say it's gonna be like about 10,000 liter, but yeah, every pump is a bit different. It doesn't depend on this brand, but it's all. So yeah, you can say roughly 10,000 liter per hour. Yes. Argreal, good evening. How did you get on with the Idip Test Kit? I go on with it quite well. I've still got it here, and I use it, and that's what I really like about the device. I use it on when I go to customers, or when I want to check. For example, we are still testing the food test, and we carry on with that, and it's really good to have a logging on every location. So, for example, if I go to customers and I do a revisit, the thing sees, or my app can see where I am, and then it can see, okay, you're at the family Janssen. This is what you measured 1 year ago, or 1 month ago, or 1 day ago. And it's all set into a table. So that's what I really like about the Idip. Here in the shop, just for testing, I use the HANA products because they're, I have a few of those, so I can test quite quick with the rest. And but yeah, with the Idip for the special test like that, and the food test, and I like to use the Idip. Sorry, so many emails. Yeah, so that's what I use, where I use the Idip for. What more? Any? No, I don't think. any, oh. Arguriel, that's a good question. Is the Chagoi shortage being resolved in Japan? Yeah, not really, because there are still some breeders not breeding their Chagoi where they normally breed Chagoi, but some other breeders, yeah, kicked in and or stepped into the small niche. And it's not. I think it's more. The reason why the Chagois weren't bred again last season is not because the breeders don't want to breed them, but there is no demand of Chagoi at that moment or a year before, and that is because, for example, the Karashi Koi is really popular at the moment, or Mugashi Ogon is really popular, and then yeah, you will see a lot of breeders starting with Mugashi Ogon, or a lot of breeders will start with Karashi Koi. We are gonna get really special Karashi from Toraso, really beautiful Toraso. Bred by Yuki, his daughter, and they're really special. And we got a haul on it. We had a Belgium customer. He went to quite a big dealer in Belgium, and he said, "Yeah, I have special Karashi from Toraso, Yuki, but I don't want to sell them. I want to keep them, and then next year I want to sell them." And we got in contact with Toraso, and he said, "Yes, I've got maximum 80 pieces. Yeah, maximum 80 pieces, and we Team Arts and Ends have them all, and I think we are going to keep 40, and 40 are going to divide it on, of course, the Belgium customer and the other dealers." So. Yeah, they're really beautiful and really nice style of Karashi. So that's not your answer on your Chagoi shortage, but yeah, that's yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Is the DM Vario suitable for bead filters? Yes, if you use the right size. So don't use a DM Vario 10,000 liters on a big bead filter. That's not too strong. It's not strong enough. But the DM Vario 22S is it's suitable for a bead filter. And you also have the 30,000, and that's also really suitable for bead filters. How does the Glavone perform compared to the bacteria home in your trigger filters, or in general? Good question. We normally we only use the bacteria home, the Midori, deep infrared, like that. That's really I like. But the bucky showers or the trickle towers we got from Air Aqua, they were already filled with the Glavone. So we started it. Yeah, we didn't replace it at the first time, because at the first place we want, yeah, we have it, so we're Dutch, just leave it in and we test. And while we're testing now, I'm really, yeah, surprised, or not surprised, I'm really happy to have that in. So of course we need to test a lot more. For trickle tower, I think it's we can compare it with the deep infrared. For bucky shower, I prefer the bacteria home. But yeah, it's really yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Yes. yeah, there was something else. There was something else I wanted to say about the foam performance. Yeah, no. So we're on it. But till now we're really happy with the result. Yeah, yeah, and it's really light. So the filtration systems are not that heavy, and that's really good for the structure we use in the new shop. So yeah, happy with that. Anything else, guys? There was something else I wanted to. Oh yeah, for the people that didn't see the Dutch live show. Last we should have got our fish in last Wednesday, the 2nd of February, but because of we had some stories where people thought there was something else wrong. The week before, there was a plane going to Tokyo from KLM to Tokyo, and it had to return somewhere. It was somewhere above Russia. It had to turn back, get to Helsinki, get some fuel, and get back to Amsterdam because of one of the crew members was tested positive. Don't ask me why they're already on the way, but they found out it was not, he or she was not well. So they had to go back, and therefore the whole schedule of the transport went totally different. So they had to reschedule the shipment. We're okay with not having the koi yet because we're starting up. The season is not even close to beginning. So we're okay. And in about two and a half weeks, we will get the new fish in. Of course, we're looking forward to get the new fish, but we're also okay. So the koi were not packed yet because 1 week before that Wednesday we already knew this is going to be difficult. So of course we didn't pack. The story I also told on Wednesday is that the health certificates, and that was not the reason it's going to be another day, but the health certificates, not our health certificate, but any health certificate, is not valid all time. So you have to, I think it's 72 hours. So if you get it from the health department, it's it's for 72 hours you can use it. So of course the health certificates we got from Momotaro, from Sakai, from Nagoshi, from all the districts, because we want to do it on a proper way, so we don't get one health certificate from Niigata, because that's also an option to get all the koi from Niigata, and then so we do it the proper way, and that takes time, and we cannot use those certificates again. So we have to get the new certificates just before the koi are really going to come to Holland. So that was the whole story about the why they're not here yet. What's the difference between sake in Japan? I have been told this very common name, like Smith, for example. Is there many Japanese breeders with his name? Saki of Sakai? You mean Arc Royale? You mean like what's the difference between sake in Japan? I have been told if the question is sake as in Sake Hikari, the food brand, there's no difference between Holland and Japan, because Hikari, the Sake Hikari is one of the really few maybe the only one, maybe there's one other one that is really directly imported from Japan to Holland. So there's no difference. If you mean Sakai, there are quite a few people named Sakai. Of course, you have the Sakai fish farm. That's the biggest one. Then you have the Sakai company. That's the uncle of Sakai. Okay, that's the uncle of the Sakai fish farm, and they had, after the death of his brother, they had a fight and they split up. So Sakai, it's also in the south, so that's a nephew and uncle. I don't know if they like each other again, but they split up, and so you have Sakai fish farm and Sakai company, they call it. I think it's a lot smaller, but they already also have really beautiful koi. Then there is in Niigata, there is a Sakai, and that Matsunosuke Sakai. That is not even close to Sakai. There's no direct relative from Sakai in the south. But yeah, Sakai Tanaka is also quite a common name. You have Shigeyoshi Tanaka, and so the family Tanaka of the Maruchu Koi farm. You have Tanaka with the beautiful Shishui, Beniki Kuryu, Kujaku. But there's also Tanaka for the Sanke. He works at NND. His name is also Tanaka. So yeah, there's quite a lot. But the Sakai, I just explained to you how that is, and the reason that is really I think a tragic story, where the father of the owner of Sakai Fish Farm died because of the KHV in the farm, and he didn't die of KHV, but he committed suicide, and now he should have known, not should have known, that's not good English. If he knew what successful farm Sakai now is, maybe he wouldn't have done that. So, so after that, they got quite a big fight, and they split up. Where can we reserve the Chagoi? I'm gonna go with a nice movie, Louis, about those Jinrin Chagois, and then it's gonna be where we can show the Chagoi, and then I'm gonna explain how it's gonna work. Then I also know how many I have myself, and then I can do a reservation. How to deal with food envy. I have a Tosai Oshiba that keeps kissing the other koi really bad in the grown tank, like bullying for food. Yeah, that's always that's quite difficult. What we do is what helped, and I don't know why. What helped? We have a feeding machine, and that's really important to reset it every week. Reset the time, the main time, so they don't get food at the same time. And also our feeding machine is giving just a small bit of food. So let's say at 12 o'clock, 15 seconds of food. That's really less, not that much. And then after 1 minute, we feed them the normal quantity. And what happens is every koi is eager and woke up to they're triggered to be at the feeding machine. And for some reason that helped. We had also one koi that were really kissing and trying to suck the food out of the other koi. And yeah, that helped a lot. Less stress, I think that's important, less stress and enough. Most of the times those koi are not the first to eat, or they are really, it looks like they're really eating a lot, but they don't get the pellets. And also try to get different sizes of pellets and see if that works for that Oshima. Okay. What's the best? What's the best to put to combine with a moving bed filter, bucket shower or trickle tower? I would say trickle tower. We have trickle tower and bucket shower at that tank, and we don't have. It's not that much different. Of course, yeah. I think if your pump and your because a bucket shower is quite strong, that would be really nice. But for the nitrate, I think trickle tower. We're gonna test it, but trickle tower. Sorry, I skipped your question. I see it now, just now. Good evening. Marinka is now like she's logging in, maybe only for the giveaway. No. Well, what is the time? Oh, we're already late. Okay, so Patrick, what you doing? No, it's okay. Koi success. We're doing the Nightbot. We are starting up the Nightbot. Please put in Koi TV, Koi Cave, Koi Success, anything. Just put so the Nightbot can see you're there, and then we're going to do a lottery of the. It's a sample of 100 gram of Bacter Power, so that's good for 10,000 liter, so 10 ton. That. Sorry? Even refreshing. Oh, sorry. Now they're gone. You have to redo it, guys. Now I've got 11. Oh, that's safe. Oh, that's safe. Okay. Now everybody is adding. So the Bacter Power, 100 gram. We've got a set of 3 coasters. If you're gonna pick them up in our shop, you can you can choose your own set of 3. If you say please send it, I will send those 3. Really nice Beiniki Krill. Really nice. My best tancho ever. My personal best tancho ever. And a Maruten Showa. That used to be, that was, at first it was Patrick's koi, but it changed for owner. So these 3, and what we have more. Oh, there's something else coming up. That's why we're gonna do a bucket of koi food. We're gonna have a koi food, not sale. What's the discount? Yeah, let's put it that way. So really soon there's going to be a movie online where when you order, let's say 3 kilo, you get 10% extra or 20% extra. We will check, and it's really nice. So for the premium koi food, that's really nice offer, and you can ask on your offer in your order at koihouse.nl what temperature you want your food. So let's say you want 1 kilo for spring and 2 kilo for summer. You just put it in the comments and of your order, and I will make it like that, and you get 1 kilo plus. It was, I think, 20%. 1 kilo plus 20%, so 1200 gram, and of course the 2 kilo. So it's an extra also with the 20%. So that's coming really soon. Of course, season is not coming yet, but all the new koi food is coming in the next week, and we prefer koi food from the really good professional brands that have really a good knowledge and every day getting better koi food. And a lot of that's really what we find out with the koi food test, is that the ingredients of the smaller brands are fluctuating of it's not nice, because you pay for an amount of protein, for example, and if it says 40% and it's only 30, then it's not good. But it's also like Hikari, JPD, Bacto Plus. They're really developing koi food, and really stable koi food. So I'm gonna make a really nice mix and do some extra supplements in. It's really nice. Okay, now, because you're all going on, we first do the oh yeah, and sorry, we do one statue, although if it's going to be sent to outside of Holland, it's going to be tricky, but we're going to try to do one statue. So first we do the coasters. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Carlos. Carlos, you've got the coasters. I know you're not really near our shop, but you're quite often in our shop. So please come and pick them up, because we're gonna get also the new series. So maybe it's really nice to have select the new series. It's good you're a winner. Congratulations. Then we've got the Bacto Power. 3, 2, 1. Sunny. Now you're also going to pick it up, I think, because you're also quite often in our shop. Thank you very much. Congratulations. And then this one, this is going to go to Marieke. Oh, Marieke, congratulations. You've got the koi statue. Also, if you want me to send it, it's going to be this really beautiful kohak. And if you're going to come into the shop, we've got quite a lot of those, and we've got them also in the web shop, but quite a lot of those here, so you can find your own special variety. Congratulations all. So yeah, that's that, I think. Almost there. Anything else? No. Arts and Ends. That's also a good one. Stefan Pernay. Stefan Pernay should. It's also. He's a long way from my shop, but he should be here, and then he should be at the Q&A, so I can take a day off, because he can also answer, I think, most questions. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Patrick also say Koi TV, not only Koi Success. I like Koi Success from Peter, but it's also good to have Koi TV. Thank you for watching. Next Wednesday, yes, we will be here. No. Next Wednesday is going to be a really special one. Next Wednesday, we're going to go to Red Label factory where we have an interview, live interview with the director of Red Label of BMX. He's gonna explain a lot of questions or a lot of features on the filters. He's gonna show you the new filter lines. He's gonna show you the strong bits on the filtration systems. He's gonna show us all. We have a special day before where we make some footage at the location in Limburg, in the south of Holland, and the next day we will be in Rosmalen, I think, where we also visit him, and then it's live. So please have some questions about the filtration system, about maybe I can answer them when they're about water quality, but if it's about why is this or why like that, or about the systems, please ask him, and I hope he will answer you. Looking forward to that, and of course we have some special giveaways then on that Wednesday. On the Tuesday, I promise, I also make some English movies of the drum filters, so that will be online later on. Thank you for watching and hope to see you really soon. Bye bye.